whenever like you were like spending like more time with Matthew and stuff, you'd just kind of be like, come into the bathroom, and I'd say I'd be in the bathroom, that kind of thing, and I'd just be like dipping my feet or whatever and just be by myself, and then you'd be like, you all right, and you'd stop for like 2 seconds, and you'd be like, oh, we're good, and you'd be like, oh yeah, we're good mates, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, aren't we? And then you'd be like, right, I'm just gonna go now, and you just like go, and I'd be like, oh, okay. I was like,
sorry.
I just like, okay, right. And I was just kind of like, but this was before I knew you very well. Do you know what I mean? And I just kind of felt, he said he's my friend, he's just ran out of the room and he's just disappeared out of nowhere. He's just disappeared into thin air. It wasn't a big thing. I do think you're a loyal person and you're trustworthy. But literally, I just thought Helen maybe over the course of the show
Has been more trustworthy towards,
not more trustworthy, this is the loyal one I'm talking about.
More loyal towards, yeah.
Has kind of, not to me, but
that was what the question was.
It wasn't to me, it's like who has been the most, not to me personally.
Swear to God, that was what it was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I answered incorrectly then, because I didn't answer that right. I answered just in general terms. I thought who had been the most loyal, who was the most loyal housemate, and I thought out of you three, Helen probably had been the most loyal to her closest friends, like, and I thought Winston's kind of friendships have kind of changed sometimes.
Do you feel like I've been disloyal to my close friends?
No, not at all. It's like
Helen. What do you mean then?
I just kind of thought Helen had been more loyal than perhaps you and Winston had been. I don't think that means it makes you disloyal. I don't think it means you have been disloyal at all. You haven't been.
It does.
You haven't been disloyal to anybody?
No, I haven't. I just don't understand why you think... I don't understand.
But Mark, part of the aim of the game is to pick the person we think has been the most.
Yeah.
Has been the most.
I think I've been very... Oh, I don't understand,
But you can't please everybody, Mark.
You can't. But I just think that this week I've consciously been a lot more open with you. And the conversation we had yesterday, that was me laying all my cards out on the table and told you things that I trusted you with.
Yeah.
And obviously, I don't trust people very easily. And me tell you all that stuff was for me really trusting you with that. And I thought that you'd kind of just like seen a different side to where it can be open and it can be trusting. And I said to you yesterday, I was like, I really trust you with that. So I did just think a little bit today. I was like, when you had to choose somebody who you thought was the most trustworthy, after yesterday, I was so open with you. I did kind of think, oh, you would have probably said me.
Right, okay. And were you disappointed that I didn't pick you then?
Oh, massively, yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was like kicking the tooth.
Right, okay.
Because I've consciously made the effort to be more open with you and more trusting. After last week, me saying that I find it really difficult to trust people, and then yesterday I just sat you down and I was like, listen, this is the way it is. I told you, I spoke to you about issues and about my family that I've not actually spoke to anybody else in here really about. Helen briefly. But I felt like I owed it to you for me to tell you all them things, so I just felt like today, I thought...
It was a kick in the teeth.
I thought, oh, you know, yesterday, like, I told you them things, I trusted you with them things, I thought that maybe you would have said that I was a bit more trustworthy, and obviously when Matthew was in the house, he was the closest person that I was to. You're well aware that when Matthew was in here, I was a lot closer to him as I was to you. We both know that. I come close to you after losing Matthew when I saw how much of an amazing person you were. Do you know what I mean? I've been completely loyal to my mates in here. When Matthew was here, I was madly loyal to him. I still am. I talk about him all the time. And I am extremely loyal to you as well. And I just thought that you would have perceived me as the most loyal person in this house because I class myself as very loyal to you. And then when I seen you pick Helen as the most loyal, I nearly fell off the podium.